Bueno, avui estem aquí per fer una entrevista a Charleen, que és la tieta del Genís, i som un grup format per 5 membres, que serien Marcel, l'Adrià, l'Israel i en Genís, i jo, que sóc l'Ilias. I les preguntes que et farem són: com et dius
What's your name?
Charleen.
i quants anys tens?
How old are you?
It's a secret. No, 20. I'll be 29 in October.
I quins idiomes parles?
What languages do you talk?
I speak Chinese, English, now a little bit of Catalan.
Per quines raons vas venir a viure aquí? Why did you come here? What?
Because I got married with my husband and he's from Taradell, Catalonia. And we lived in China for 8 years. And last year we decided to move here.
Et va resultar difícil venir? It was difficult for you to come?
You mean the trip or you mean to live here?
The trip.
The trip?
Yes.
No, we often fly, so it's normal.
Quan fa que ets a Catalunya? How much time
Did
have
I
you been here?
have been? I came before Christmas, so it will be for more than 4 months living here. But since 6 years ago, I came every year for holidays.
Com vas aprendre el català o com aprens el català ara mateix?
The language.
Yes, the language.
I'm learning Catalan now, twice a week. I have
Yes.
2 classes a week to learn Catalan. And with the family, for example, Albert's family, the Yayas, of course, they don't speak English, so I understand quite a lot. But speaking, I still need to practice more. But I love languages, so.
Trobes a faltar alguna cosa, a part de la teva família, evidentment, de Xina?
You miss?
I miss from China. Yes, of course, I miss my mom. I miss a lot the busyness, because in China, anytime you can go to eat, to go shopping. But in here, the shops close at 8 at night, and Saturday and Sundays there's nothing. It's very boring for me. In China, many shops are 24 hours and restaurants are always open. I miss that, the business.
Trobes moltes diferències entre aquest país i Xina?
It's different,
The
this
differences,
country
yes.
and China. The culture is very different, the language is very different, the food,
Of course.
because it's so far away. It's 16 hours by plane, so it's very far away. Imagine in France, it's 2 hours by plane, it's already very, very different. Imagine 16 hours away, it's so different. The culture, how people talk with each other, how friends react to each other. Because I'm a teacher, how the students study is really different from China as well.
Have you got any fun fact about your life in China?
For me, many of my friends, that foreigners visited China, they think that one of the Chinese toilet is very funny because it's a hole on the floor,
Yeah.
and you have to do this and it was quite funny for them because for Chinese, I don't know why, we can do it very easily, but for foreigners it's very tiring and they cannot do it. They cannot do this and go to the toilet. So all of them have to try to find a McDonald's always to go to the toilet. That's very funny for them. But I do think that the Chinese toilet is quite clean. Why? Because here, the Western toilet, you always have to sit down and you don't know who sat there before,
Yes.
you know? But it's a hole, well, it's still very clean, and you don't touch anything. I think it's quite clean, but very funny for foreigners there.
Tu de què treballes?
I'm an English and Chinese teacher.
De què vas treballar a la Xina o no vas treballar?
In China, I was a teacher too. I had my own training center.
Teacher.
Yes, I have been teaching in China for 8 years, since I was 21. But I usually teach adults for business people, trainings in companies, English, people who want to study abroad, people who want to move to other countries, or people who have trading companies that they need English. Yeah, I teach adults. Yeah, I have been teaching for 8 years now.
That's good.
Thank you.
Què opines de la vida i el treball de camp i la vida i el treball de ciutat? What's your opinion of the work and life of a town and the work and the life of a city?
Okay, so in China, I've always worked in big cities. It's very busy, and sometimes I need to take taxis to go to work or subway, but in here, I can walk to all my work, to University of Big, to Seminary. I walk everywhere, and I like it. But in big cities, I was always late because the traffic. So many cars and the traffic will make me late, always. And it's faster in cities, the life. It's fast.
And which one do you prefer?
I do prefer living in small towns because it's more quiet. It's not much pressure, and also the pollution is very important. In big cities, usually there are so many cars and factories. The air, the pollution is not nice. But in Big and Taradell, the sky is always blue. It's nice.
And you feel like depressed because of the pollution.
In China? A little bit, yeah. A little bit. The sky is grey and yeah.
Quins altres països t'agradaria visitar? Which other countries do you
I have
want to
visited.
visit?
Do I want to?
Do you want to visit?
I want to. Well, all the countries. I do want to go to visit England and America and some Asian countries that I haven't been. For example, Indonesia, Japan, yes, and I want to see some part of Middle East.
And which one have you been?
I have been to Vietnam, if you know.
Yes.
And that's all, because China is so big that I haven't finished my own country, you know, because the whole China is like whole Europe. And I have been to different places in China by plane 3-4 hours away. So I didn't go to many other countries. Well, now Catalonia.
Now, can you make us a little... Can you talk in Chinese?
We can learn the numbers just for fun, right?
Okay.
For a laugh. So it's very funny in China. We have the hands for the numbers. For example, if you go to the market and it's very noisy, and if you ask how much is this, and they say 6 for example, 6 yuan. Yuan is Chinese money compared to euros. She will do this. This is 6. Okay, so you can follow me. This is 1,
1,
一
E,
二
R,
三
3,
四
4,
五
5,
五 六
6,
七
7,
This is easy because it's like 7, right? 八
8,
八 like 半
8,
八九
九
This is 9 and then 10
10.
Bueno, aquí s'acaba l'entrevista. Moltes gràcies per participar en aquest projecte.
You're welcome.
I et desitgem el millor.
The better for you.
Thank
Want the
you.
better for you.
Very much.
Same to you? Igual que tu? Sí?
Sí.
Okay.